Nice to see you back here at the Grant Park Liquor Mart Education Center. This is Great Taste of Manitoba. Thanks a lot for watching. Ace Burpee, Sarah Cahill, Dairy Farmers of Manitoba. It has been a truly decadent show so far, and it's so far from done. We are going to make, listen,
Pavlova minis with Irish cream whipped topping.
We cannot lose.
All right.
All right.
So
the Pavlovas are tricky, and this is going to be a real learning experience.
Okay, so you can actually, the traditional Pavlova is made in one large sort of like circle, so like a cake or a pie. Okay, so we're going to make the minis, so we're going to trace some minis so that we have something to
I was going to say that this was not supposed to be here.
But
There's a pencil. Yo, you have your own pencils.
We do.
Milk every moment pencils. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
For our school milk program. So we're going to use something to trace. You can use a coffee mug or a small bowl. I've chosen to use a small bowl here.
If you, when we were in elementary school, if you traced a circle like this, you were about to draw the original Jets logo.
Oh.
That's what you were going to do.
And then we need one smaller one too, so we could get the two, like the outline and then the inner outline. There we go. Okay. So we've got two circles. And so what we want to remember to do though is flip the parchment paper over so we have pencil side down. Right, good tip. Okay, so now we need to make our meringues for our Pavlova.
Yes, we do.
So meringues are made using egg whites, and so what we did is using the egg whites that we separated from our egg yolks in the first recipe.
You are so smart.
Yeah, efficient, right? So I mean, you could use your egg whites to do anything. You can make an omelet or any other sort of thing you want to bake or cook with, but we're going to use them to make Pavlova. Okay, so our meringues for our Pavlova. So we're going to put the egg whites into our stand mixer with our whisk attachment. Okay, you're going to want to whisk it on medium-high speed.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. And what we're waiting for is the egg whites to get foamy. And so once the egg whites get foamy, we're going to add some sugar.
Okay.
Okay, but we got to wait for it to get foamy. So now that the egg whites are foamy, we can start adding the sugar.
I see.
And so the trick is to add the sugar 1 tablespoon at a time.
1 at a time.
Okay. And the reason we're doing that is so that the sugar can dissolve within the egg whites. We don't want to have a gritty meringue. Okay. And so we're going to keep adding the sugar until all the sugar is gone and it's mixed into the egg whites.
1 teaspoon at a time.
That's right. Tablespoon, teaspoon, whatever. And then what we're really looking for the next step is soft peaks. Soft peaks. So it's going to get glossy and shiny white, and there's going to be soft peaks. And I'll show you what those look like once we're done adding all of our sugar. All right, so now it looks like we've got a consistency which is probably going to give us soft peaks. Okay. So we're going to stop the machine. Just show you kind of what we're looking for here. So you can see that there's kind of, these are actually almost on your way to stiff peaks, but we're going to actually want to go a little bit more than that to get a real nice stiff meringue.
Do we add anything else to it?
Yes, what we're going to add to it is some cream of tartar.
Really?
And that's a stabilizing agent, and then some vanilla for flavoring.
Sure.
And then we're going to continue beating until we get stiff peaks.
Okay. But we're almost there, right?
We are almost there, yeah.
There. No?
A little bit more.
There.
You really want to make sure they're nice and stiff. Okay, so now it looks like we've got the consistency for stiff peaks. So we're going to turn off the machine. And I'll show you what that looks like. And it actually is quite stiff. There we go. Okay, and so you can see it really holds its shape quite well. That's what we call
stiff peaks.
We've got stiff peaks. We're going to shake off our whisk.
Okay.
And then we are going to see how we've got our nice traced outlines for our mini Pavlovas. We're going to put some down. So of course you'd go all the way through and do all your Pavlovas. Actually, a really neat trick here, if you want, is you can actually put a little bit of the Pavlova on each corner.
Okay, well that is interesting.
Tack it down. Okay.
I will tell you that.
And so what we're going to do is shape our Pavlovas a little bit here. So we're going to do a nice round circle.
Pavlovas are named after famous ballet dancer Anna Pavlova.
And so what you're going to do is, it's almost like a bird's nest.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, see? And it doesn't have to be perfect. Actually, the more imperfect, the more beautiful it actually is. So what's going to happen is you're going to do all of these, of course.
Yep.
And then you're gonna bake it for about 30 minutes at a really low temperature, and then you're gonna let it cool in the oven, so it's still kind of, you know, warm and continues to cook a little bit.
Yep.
Okay, when they come out of the oven, they're gonna look like this. So they're gonna be nice and light. And we're going to put a whipped topping that we flavored with Irish cream inside our little meringue bowls or a mini pavlovas.
Just in case this wasn't awesome enough.
That's right.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, I'm gonna get your spatula there. You can put dollop in there.
Yep.
There we go.
Good.
Okay, and then we're gonna put some fresh fruit on top.
Sure.
I've chosen to put strawberries, but you can put anything you want on there, whatever your berry of choice is. Well, if you sweeten the rhubarb, that would be really nice.
Whatever.
There we go.
Pavlova minis with Irish cream whipped topping. We get to eat all this stuff, yes, if you're wondering. We'll be right back.